Dating businessman mula Cebu, sumabak sa ilang commercials at napansin sa mundo ng showbiz. Tumatak bilang Papa Chen sa My Binondo Girl, napanood din sa Walang Hanggan. Ngayon, pinapakilig ang kanyang fans bilang si Sir Chief ng hit seryeng Be Careful With My Heart. Kaibigan, Richard Yap, welcome to Bandila.
Good evening, Tito Boy.
Are you getting used to this? Did you ever want to be famous? Are you having fun?
I'm having fun, definitely, but I don't think that I can ever get used to all the fuss that's
Given you?
yeah, given
Talaga,
me.
but did you want to be famous?
Not really.
Hindi sumagi yan sa iyong isipan na one day, you're going to lose your name, and that just today in the studio, mga kaibigan, may tumawag sa'yo ng Sir Chief, may tumawag ng Papa Chen, hindi mo ito inaasahan.
Never in my life.
Talaga. At may nag-a-apply, maging yaya, magpapadala ng resume. Do you get this? I mean, when people see you?
Yeah, they ask me all types of questions like, how's Maya? What?
Okay. Are you able to go to malls pa rin?
Some malls, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then how do people react? I mean, Sir Chief na ngayon.
There's still people who still call me Papa Chen.
Ito, Richard, how do women, when you go to public places, no? How do women, what was the wildest thing that you got from your fans?
Someone hugged me really tight, and then she was, shaking me.
And
then she punched me in the buttocks.
Talaga? Anong ginawa mo?
I was...
But you haven't gotten, indecent or decent proposals?
Not really.
Wala pa? Wala pang naglalakas loob. I mean, do you have any idea why you're so hot? What a question, no? I mean, I just wanted to...
Yeah.
I just wanted to find out. May ideya ka ba kung bakit?
I don't know, because from before and now, there's no difference from who I am, who I was before.
Insofar as you are concerned.
Yes, so,
but you know that people are crazy. I mean, girls, I wanted to say young boys, I mean, mothers, they're just crazy about it.
I think it's the magic of TV.
Magic of TV.
Yeah.
You're not saying that it has something to do with you.
Maybe it's with the characters I play.
Talaga. Some say you peaked too fast. Napakabilis ng iyong pag-angat. The question is, are you afraid that this is going to be over? Or do you ever think about it?
I don't let it bother me. I don't let it pressure me, because it's not something that I really aspired for. So I just let things happen.
But it's a blessing.
Yeah, it's a very
big
great blessing. Yes, for me.
Okay. Itong fuzz, as you would call it, itong fame na ito, how has this affected your personal life?
Well, it limits my movements. It limits where I should go or where I shouldn't go. But insofar as me personally, it hasn't changed me.
Is there anybody in your family, for example, that keeps you grounded? Papa Chen, I mean, Sir Chief, ganito lang yan, etc., etc. Sometimes we have to be told.
My wife.
She does that?
Yes.
What does she say?
Well, she always tells me that, you're still who you are. You shouldn't be like this.
Kailangan.
Yeah.
You know why? Because fame can be toxic.
Yes.
Diba? I mean, hindi pwedeng hindi ka madala minsan. But there are moments when you say, hey, what's happening? I mean, halimbawa, nagpupunta ka sa mga restaurants, okay, you go to certain places, closed, but they would open because it's you.
So far, that hasn't happened yet.
It will happen. No, but it will happen. Pero alam mo, my friend was saying, just ask him this, who are you?
I think who I am is what you see when I'm not off screen. When I'm off screen.
When no one is watching.
I'm just an ordinary guy who happened to be in this position. Yeah.
But how ordinary is ordinary when you're off cam? Ikaw ba'y nakachinelas din? Nagsushort pants ka ba? Ikaw ba'y kumakanta? Ikaw ba'y I mean, how ordinary is ordinary?
I'm the more conservative type of guy. So usually when I go out, I'm in jeans, t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tahimik?
And, yeah, most
Mahihain ka pa
often,
rin?
yeah. During gatherings, especially with people I don't know, I don't really talk that much.
That's true.
Until I get to know the people really well.
In terms of money, kuripot?
I'm practical.
That's a nice way of putting it.
I spend if it's needed, but if it's something that's ostentatious, that it's I wouldn't do it.
But do you have luho? Meron ka bang luho? I mean, do you like cars? Do you like clothes? Do you like houses? What do you like?
I like cars. I like watches. I like,
Mm.
but I don't spend for them.
But I had to look at your watch.
I don't spend for them now. I mean,
You're very practical.
yeah, once in a while maybe, but it takes years for me to.
I know you were very comfortable even before you got into the business because you were in business. Okay. But how rich are you now?
I don't know. It's not. It hasn't, increased significantly. It's because.
Not yet anyway.
No. Yeah. It's.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Are you not very expensive when you do your personal appearances? I mean, I know you earn a bit on television, but
Yeah.
when you're invited, ibig sabihin, pwede kitang makumbida, etc. And I'm not going to lose my arms.
Hindi naman.
Talaga?
No, I'm still very.
Do you
affordable.
enjoy doing, personal appearances, for example?
Yeah, because it gives me an avenue for my singing, which I find, it's something I like to do.
Hindi ko naman palalampasin yan mamaya. Okay. Pero alam niyo po mga kaibigan, nung sinabi namin na dadalaw sa amin si Richard dito, ay maraming mga taga-subaybay ng Bandila ang nagpadala ng kanilang mga katanungan sa ating Facebook. Narito ang ilan. Mula kay Jasmine Domingo, how were you discovered? I mean, mabilis na lamang, and who discovered you?
Production manager, Miss Dagang Bilbar of Beyond the Girl.
Si Dagang?
Yes.
Talaga?
I know she doesn't want to be mentioned, pero I had to
No, but
mention
Dagang is just one of the most beautiful people. Okay, so she did. Okay, and?
Yeah. Her cousin was a classmate of mine in college, and she asked her cousin to contact me.
You know, the best thing about how you were discovered and then how you got into the business is the fact that, if it's meant, it's meant. Di ba? Alam mo, the first time I saw you on TV, akala ko imported ka. No, I mean, didn't you think so? I thought you were an actor coming from a different country like Korea, some people thought that you were from another country. Mula kay Isa Saka, anong sikreto kung bakit naging successful ang Be Careful With My Heart? Anong meron ang show na ito na walang ibang mga programa?
It's a show with a lot of positive vibes, good values. It's really there to entertain people. It's not for them to cry over.
I agree with everything that you said, pero marami ring mga palabas ang ganyan. Pero hindi ganung kinakagat ng tao. There's magic. And it's something that I don't think we can ever explain. Di ba? I'm really sorry.
Maybe,
Kasi
yes.
maraming may mga rapport, maraming magandang kwento, magandang samahan, but it just doesn't work. But you guys, wow.
Maybe everything just clicked on.
Magic. It's magic. Mula kay Joan Caras, anong feeling na successful ang Be Careful With My Heart?
Of course, we're very happy and we're very proud of the show. So, and we're also very thankful to all the people.
That's
who
true.
support.
You guys are grateful.
Yes.
Magkaka-movie daw ba kayo, sabi ni Joanne, ni Jody?
There was supposed to be a plan, but
Sana?
it's still a plan as of now.
It will happen. Mula kay Patrick Vasquez, ano ang feeling na makatrabaho si Jody Santa Maria?
She's very light to work with, and it's a joy to be working with her.
Wonderful girl.
Yes.
No? Wonderful. Is she in love?
I think so.
Okay. Mula, Jody, hanggang dun lang yun, ha? Mula kay Myla Rakidan, hindi ka ba naiilang sa mga eksena niyo ni Jody?
Hindi naman. We're very comfortable with
niyakap
each
mo
other.
na siya, di ba?
Yes.
Oo, I mean, pati yan, balita talaga ng buong magkakapitbahay sa may amin. Mula kay Rose Ann Malien, ano sa tingin mo ang meron ka na wala ang mas bata sa'yo na leading men kaya pumatok ka sa mga manonood?
Age, maturity.
I think so. I agree. I really agree. Mula kay Robert Lorenzo, meron bang nabago ang kasikatan sa buhay mo ngayon?
Just that.
Mobility.
People tend to want to take pictures all the time, even when,
Okay, and
Yeah,
people want
that's
to hug you
Yeah.
and punch you in the butt. Okay, mula kay Liomar Henorila, ano ang pagkakaiba at pagkakatulad? This is interesting. Ni Richard Yap at his Sir Chief.
There are some aspects of me which are like Sir Chief. Like, I'm a bit, like I said, I'm a bit aloof, conservative.
Aloof, okay.
Yeah. Especially when people I don't know. And in a sense, I'm strict, like when I was working before.
Okay.
In the corporate world, kind of strict.
What makes you laugh?
All the things, anything.
Anything, just like all of us.
Even the smallest things.
Okay. When was the last time you cried? Or do you cry at all?
I think the last time I cried was when my dad died.
Okay. Mula kay Danny Beth Cabrado, ano ang best asset mo?
I think my being frank, my being principled.
Shy, quiet, but very frank. Pero,
Yes.
Richard, alam mong you're a looker, that you look good. Alam mong gwapo ka, I mean, diretsahang usapan.
From my point of view kasi, before it used to be mga gwapo yung mga mestizo. So I never consider myself gwapo. Siguro okay lang, pero not gwapo as in gwapo na.
Dati yon. Pero ngayon, na pinagkakaguluhan ka na.
Sabi nila.
Mula kay Hiel Canlas, sa tunay na buhay, naniniwala ka ba na pwedeng mangyari ang magmahal kayo ng isang yaya?
Of course.
Di ba?
Love transcends all races or
Classes.
That's
true. Mula kay Eugene, paano manligaw ang isang Sir Chief?
Well, siguro, like
Masimple ka
yung time
dyan,
na yung
Diba?
misis ko, parang inaaraw-araw ko lang siya, pinupuntahan ko. Pinapano ko siya that she'll get used to me. Kapag nawala ako, hanapin niya ako.
Ganda nun, ha? Nang tip yan. Mula kay Jessica Joy Bermudez, you already have a nomination for your first major role as Chency in My Binondo Girl. Would you prefer to do more romantic comedies or tackle more serious or heavy roles?
I think as long as it's a good role, I'd be willing to do it.
Who helps you choose the materials? Or is this a personal decision? Ito'y bagay ito sa akin and this is going to work.
When this was offered to me, like, be careful. I like the story from the start. So I said, this is something that I'd like to do.
So it was you who said?
Yeah, so I said, this is okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Mula kay Rosie Gamilia, if ever mabigyan ka ng chance, sino ang gusto mong maging next leading lady sa teleserye or movie?
Miss Dawn Zuleta or Ann Curtis.
Wow! And why not the two of them in
Why
a
not?
movie? That would be interesting. Mula kay Ellie Rose Linsangan, ano ang gusto mong hilingin sa buhay mo ngayon? Kung meron pa.
I have nothing to ask for, so I think health for
That's
me and my
true.
family.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's really true.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people can relate to that kasi wala namang gamit ang lahat ng kayamanan kung hindi tayo malusog. Katulad kanina, sabi mo nga, you know, the singing part. Ito'y request lamang na. Ito, personal ko talagang request. Di ba? Kung meron kang isang awitin, Richard, that you think, no, I mean, let's go na lang. Your favorite song, what would you want? Just a couple of lines, just a few lines from a song that you would want to share with your fans.
Well, I have a song that I really like. It's from Daryl Hall and Jan Olds.
Go ahead, just a few lines.
If a promise ain't enough, then a touch says everything. Gotta hold you in my heart. Do you feel what I mean?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat. Once again, pasalamatan mo ang sambayanan sa suporta at pagmamahal na ibinibigay sa inyo nila Jody. Go ahead.
Yes. I'd like to thank everyone, lahat ng tao na sumusuporta sa amin, everyone from all classes, from all, wherever you are. I know, pati sa TFC, grabe yung support niyo for Be Careful With My Heart. So, wala to kung wala kayong lahat. This is all for you. We're doing everything for you. We're working hard so that we'll give you a good show. So, thank you very much.
Stay the way you are. You know, from the very first interview I've done with you to this very day, ikaw pa rin yun. And I'm just gonna say that. Sir Chief, ikaw na.
No, Tito Boy. Ikaw na.